Hey, are you ready? What do you think? Do you think she's ready? You ready to face the day? Yeah? Alright. Let's go out and pre-trip the truck. Well, it's a beautiful 48 degrees outside. Sun's just beginning to come up. Since I told you guys, basically where my parking spot is yesterday, those mountains over there. Now, if you look, the highway runs right here, okay? And over there, you can see that building. That's Green River. That's a hotel in Green River. So Green River's on the north side of the highway. I'm on the south side of the highway. And there's a nice empty parking spot here, basically. Probably park a good amount of trucks, whatever. So if you're gonna park here, be respectful, okay? Make sure that you are not throwing your trash away out here on the ground and ruining it for other truck drivers to be able to park here. That's all I ask. All right, let's finish checking the truck. All right, the truck's been on for about 20 minutes. She's aired up, she's ready to go, we should go. That's what we should be doing. Oh, I need to make a U-turn here. Check, make sure nobody's coming. Yeah, we're good. It's a fairly good, this is a really good spot to like park overnight. One of my favorites, actually. There's a spot in Moab that I don't tell anybody about, but there are other people that park there. This one is pretty quiet. So there was one guy that came in last night and parked. And I had the vents open on the side of the sleeper, and I heard people coming and going on and off kind of all night last night. So it kind of worked, but it's quiet. That's what I enjoy. I enjoy that probably more than I enjoy, everybody else. They gravitate to the truck stops. They want to be somewhere where there's a bathroom or something like that. And, one of the things that we did when I was a kid was go camping on a regular basis. And I was able to see how to survive without a bathroom around. Which, like, if you need to go, you go. And I'm lucky I only really need a bathroom like once a day. So, anyway. I prefer the quiet places, the little mom and pop places, the little places on the side of the road that, you can pull off and just sit and enjoy, kind of the solitude. Seems like lately I'm enjoying a lot of peace and quiet. I think more or less it's that I'm still going through a learning period about who I am right now. My allergies. And there are days you figure things out, and on those days that you figure those things out, like, at least for me, I need to sit and quietly contemplate on how to make myself better. And it works. It's always worked. That's how I've always done things. So I haven't decided what we're gonna do. We're either gonna go north on the 6 and up through the Price Canyon area, or I'm gonna go on and let you guys, since we were here last week and we saw the Capitol Reef area going eastbound, I'm thinking about going westbound through the Capitol Reef area and kind of showing it going westbound. I think it's better looking going westbound. So I would like to show that to you guys. And then next week I need to be heading for the house. So I got doctor's appointments, the week of Halloween. So anyway, we'll figure it out. In the meantime, enjoy the scenery. We are in Bliss, Idaho. I've got 2 videos to try to edit this evening because I did not edit the one for last night, so I'm probably going to be up late. I wish I'd swung into a store and gotten a Dr. Pepper, but it is what it is. Water will do just fine. I still got a little bit of water in my tank. I think probably 6 gallons or so we're still good. Today's videos went all the way to Utah 28, North London, Utah 28, and then I spent the day in Salt Lake City, kind of on a spa day for the truck and a little bit for me. So we got to Salt Lake about 1:30, and about 1:30 I went in, I got fuel, and then parked the truck, went in and got a shower. Took about an hour and 15 minutes getting a shower because, you know, I like to enjoy the shower. I like to let the hot water kind of run over me and just, like, you know, kind of create a sauna kind of thing. Just sit there in the heat for a little while. It's kind of relaxing. And then after we got done doing that, I took the truck up the street to the Salt Lake Truck Wash and Detail. These guys are great. If you've ever been to Salt Lake, I like them. A lot of people go there. Went right up the street from the Sapp Brothers to the Salt Lake Truck Wash and Detail. And after that, it was kind of getting late in the day, and I didn't really take video, and I was on the phone with friends and all that other stuff. So I'm going to give you another story. And I tried to take this video once, and I paused it and was trying to figure out what story to tell you. But I think the story I'm going to tell you today is how I got Pepper. So come here. Come on. Come on. Can you come up? Can you come up? Okay. Here she is. Come on. A little further. A little further. All right. So here's Pepper. Look. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. You see the camera? All right. So Pepper is the only truck dog I've ever had. In all the times that I've had dogs, I had some really great dogs. Thank you. I had some really great dogs, but Pepper is the only truck dog I've ever had. And I've got some pictures of her as a puppy in the truck that I was sharing today with a friend. And so I figured I would go ahead and tell the story about Pepper. So here's how it happened. I was working at the sod company, and that weekend I was going to go and get a puppy. And I think it was like a Friday. It was either Thursday or Friday. And I'm heading out the door, you know, heading out the back door, getting ready to go to my car to go home. And this pickup truck rolls in. Now, somehow, the people in the pickup truck knew one of the guys that worked at the sod company. And they rolled up in this pickup truck. They had about 7 puppies in the truck. And I said, "You want a puppy?" And I was like, well, strangely enough, I was getting ready to go to the pound and try to adopt a dog. I said, so I start looking, and I find this cute little brown dog, right? Little brown puppy. And I asked him, I said, "Give me the calmest dog you got." Because I knew she was going to be in the truck on a regular basis. And they pointed this little brown one. She was in a bucket, and she was sitting in her own puddle of urine. Right? She peed in the bucket, and she's sitting in the bucket in her own puddle of urine. And I said, "Give me the second calmest dog you got." And so they pointed at Pepper, and I picked her up, right? And I put her in the crook of my arm, and she nuzzled up her little nose right here in my elbow, and she went to sleep. And that was how I ended up with her. And I knew then she was going to be a great dog. So I took her home. How'd she get the name Pepper? So I had a girl I was going with at the time living with me, and I walked in, and she was high, my girlfriend, and she goes, "Oh, puppy, oh my God, that's so great." And she goes, "You should name her Iron Man." And I just go, "I'm not going to name the puppy Iron Man. I'm not going to name the puppy Iron Man. There's no way." And she goes, but I got to thinking about it, and I thought, I have a cat named Trixie. And Trixie is named after, in my mind at least, she's named after Christina Ricci's character. Yeah, Christina Ricci's character in Speed Racer. And that's only because in that movie, Christina Ricci wore a red dress, and she was good looking in that red dress, let me tell you. And I thought, well, let's keep it going. Let's pick a starlet from Hollywood, a name that would work. And since the girlfriend had mentioned Iron Man, Pepper Potts. So Pepper got her name from Pepper Potts. out of Iron Man. And I'm a huge fan of the Iron Man franchise, so it really worked. Everybody thinks she's named Pepper because she's black. She's not. She's named Pepper for Pepper Potts. So that way, every time I say Pepper, I can think of Pepper Potts from Iron Man. It may be messed up to some people, but hey, it's perfectly fine with me. So that's how she got her name. And I'm going to show you a picture real quick of her. This is a picture of her when I first got her and brought her home. And that's me sitting in my red chair, my big red chair that I had. I love that chair. It's a very comfortable chair. And her sitting by the crook of my arm and everything. And just basically getting used to being around me. And how'd she end up being a truck dog? That's an interesting story too. So I'm going to add that in here because I think it's a part of the story. But I bought a kennel for her. I went to the store that same day with my best friend and bought a kennel for her and a bunch of like a bowl and a leash and a collar and all that stuff. And for the first couple of weeks, I'd take her out in the morning, let her do what she needed to do, put her in the kennel. She wouldn't poop or pee in the kennel by the time I got home, which would usually be pretty later in the day, about 10 hours. She hadn't pooped or peed in the kennel, so I'd take her out, let her go. She'd go. I'd let her off the leash, let her run around a little bit. She had a good time. Everybody was good. Well, after about 2 weeks of this, she hadn't pooped or peed in the kennel, so I thought, hey, I can trust her outside the kennel. So I let her out of the kennel, and we were living in an apartment complex that had been sold. And the new owners wanted to demolish all the apartments and rebuild them. And so they were kicking us out, but they were giving us our deposit back. So as we're cleaning up and everything, and we're moving stuff out of the apartment, one of the friends that came to help us move grabbed something, and it flipped over the corner of the carpet in my room. And underneath the corner was dog poop in that corner. And I went, holy shit. And then, so I went to the next corner and pulled it up. Dog poop. So I go to the next corner, pull it up. Dog poop. Go to the next, and all four corners, she had gone to each corner and had managed to scrape the corner up, pooped underneath it, and then pushed the carpet back down on top of it. And I was just like, okay. So she probably needs to go with me to work. So I went back to my boss and I asked, hey, can Pepper ride with me at work? And he goes, absolutely. So here's a picture of her. Riding with me at work in the day cab that I drove every day to go deliver sod. And she has been in every truck that I have driven since then. She was in every day cab. She was in the dump truck. She was in the end dump. She was in the Peterbilts. She was in every truck that I drove for the next 3 years that I was there. And then when we came back out here on the road, she was in the Kenworth, and she's been with me ever since. So, best truck dog ever, hands down. I'll fight you. Okay. Anyway, that's it for this video. So I appreciate you guys riding along with me today, and I know Pepper appreciated it. She's getting a little more attention today than usual, but I don't know. She's been really good lately, like really good. So, anyway, I know Pepper enjoyed having you guys along. I know I enjoyed having you guys along, and that is all for today. So, you know the drill. Keep the shiny side up. We will see you guys down the road. Real quick, one other thing I almost forgot. Christina followed me on my old account that it was on Instagram. It was Big Mike Trucking on Instagram. She found me. And about the time she found me, I was getting rid of that account. And it just looks like it's still a little fuzzy. But I have started a new one. It's Big Mike Trucking 541 on Instagram. Would love for you guys to follow me over there. I'll probably just be posting like short videos and stuff. I'm also on TikTok, Big Mike Trucking. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm thinking about adding a Facebook page. I have not done it yet, but we'll see if we do that. So I'm not 100% sure just yet, but yeah, on Instagram, Big Mike Trucking 541. At least for now. Later on, it'll probably be Big Mike Trucking when the 30 days has expired since I got rid of the last account. So that was it. And, yeah.